The past couple of days have been a lot of very, very long days, not being able to jump on the computer, not being able to reach the YouTube audience as to what is happening with AMC. Because, of course, the couple days I leave to go camping, right? Not necessarily a vacation, but maybe a mini vacation, right? AMC does do something, right? At least it did something other than barcode. And now in today's video, I just want to talk to you. It's going to be a little bit more talking, and I want to address the elephant in the room. What's happening with AMC? People are probably freaking out, and also many are probably very excited because of the price action that we're seeing right now. Now, today is June 23rd. Let me just double check on that. Today is June 23rd, Friday, June 23rd. And the conversion reverse split, the lawsuit, is hopefully getting settled on the 29th or the 30th. Okay, this is the main catalyst that's happening with AMC, and that is why you're seeing absurd price action happen very, very close to the meeting, to the lawsuit. If you hear background noise, it's just my cat in the background. We still have stuff that I didn't unpack because I wanted to get a message out to you guys, because I know it's been, it probably feels like a while. All right, so AMC is down. It's down a lot. From basically last week, it's down 20%, and yesterday we were down a total of 10%, and today we're down 2.28%. When does the bloodbath stop? What are we seeing here? The most relative lows on AMC are about $3.80, which is a bottom for now. Okay, this is a bottom to see for now. AMC filled the gap. It filled the gap right here to about $4, which we have been calling out for AMC to come down to, trail down to $4. However, it had a lot of volume. It had a lot of volume on the sell-off, so you might be asking, Lottery Stocks, this looks like a strong sell-off. What are we seeing here? What is the problem? Are we going to go lower? If you take a look back at AMC's chart, there's another gap fill around the $2 level that can possibly be filled, right? $2.50, whatever it may be. The bottom before AMC ever had its insane rip was $1.91. So the fact that we're, a couple dollars away, I just want to give the message out there that if you were worried about selling because of how low it's come, you have already taken a hit on your shares, okay? If you don't know why you're in this, you've already taken a hit, a major hit on your AMC shares, and it's unrealized. Don't let that be realized. None of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but I think this could be the dip before the rip. I know we've been talking about that for quite a bit, but we're trading at $4.08. We just filled a gap, and the lawsuit is coming up, which could be, listen, I'm not saying, oh, you voted no, good job. You voted yes, good job. I don't care what you voted. I don't care if you're for the conversion reverse split, the settlement, whatever it may be. It is most likely going to go through, and it at this point, it's one of the last catalysts that we have, and it's happening in a week. Okay, so this is something to pay attention to. AMC scaled down, Ape scaled up. Now, here's the elephant in the room, right? What's happening with Ape? Do we load up on Ape? Why is this thing jumping up 1.37%, recently up 10%? It's basically trading opposite of AMC on the last week towards a lawsuit, towards a conversion. We said this would happen. It's common sense. There's an arbitrage gap play here, and they're not going to let you be able to play it, and or whales are loading up so that they can play it, right? If Ape is converting 1-to-1 to AMC and you can get it at $1.84 right now, why wouldn't you buy technically AMC at $1.84? It just, otherwise it wouldn't make sense. So the people loading up on Ape are causing the price action to rise, or they are trying to close the arbitrage gap by sinking AMC and letting Ape rise so that you don't get any benefits at all of owning Ape converting to AMC. Okay, this is a clear as day arbitrage gap. It's 1 week before the conversion, the reverse split. And as for the volume, right, as for the volume on AMC, where we said, okay, well, the sell-off has a lot of volume. It's a strong sell-off. If you take a look, 76% was short percentage, traded in dark pools. Short exempt volume for yesterday, June 22nd, was 511,000 short exempts. Absolutely nuts. This wasn't a legit sell-off. This is a fake bullshit sell-off, which is exactly why it could be very, very close to having the major rip that we've been waiting for. And my cat is trying to bite my mic. I hope it's not going to affect anything. I'm trying to keep her away from it. Basically, what to look at here is a lot of us in Discord have these July 21st expiration. I do still hold my calls on AMC for that, even though they're down a lot, right? This could be the point where we have this dip before the rip. And even if you correlate it to what we have drawn out in green, this is where we would see the low. Maybe not to this extent, but shorts, as you saw through the short exempts, are taking advantage of this sell-off, right? They're dumping it into the floor until, until the lawsuit hits, the 29th, the 30th on AMC. But essentially, we are still on that point of interest. Nothing has changed. This is a major, major scare tactic. They're doing a strategy here for the arbitrage gap play. And at this point, this 1 week away from the catalyst that could trigger everything to happen, I'm not saying will, so don't come at me in the comments. This would just be a dumb spot to sell, in my opinion. As for the SPY, 434.58, I do still hold my puts on the SPY. I think a temporary sell-off would have been nice. I mean, we saw a little bit of a one, and honestly, the SPY is basing. If I didn't enter my contract, I would say, okay, well, I'm not going to lie, the SPY looks decent. However, the volume is decreasing on the buy side and increasing on the sell side, which makes me think that I do still have a chance. And my expiration is the 29th, and there's a gap fill down to 423.50. So I am still holding my SPY puts. Now, addressing a couple elephants in the room before we close out the video, there was a major glitch. We talked about it in Discord. Yesterday, my AMC calls said they were up 1,155%. And essentially, I believe this would come out around $30-something or so. And overall, a lot of fucked up stuff was happening with AMC share price as well as the contract. Market makers, short sellers, they're making moves very, very close to the conversion and reverse split. And I posted something yesterday on YouTube that said, I will be home from camping tomorrow. AMC has retraced back to the $4 level we have been calling for. It is selling this bad on the 22nd. We have two potential outcomes. We see even lower than $4 prior to the 29th, or shorts attempt to exit prior to the 29th, and $4 as the bottom, turn on notifications, yada, yada, yada. So I do think these are two potential outcomes, and we're at the $4 level, and come next week, we're going to see what these outcomes are. Will we dip lower than 4, or was this the dip for shorts, to attempt to cover before the reverse split, right? Not after the reverse split and conversion. These are the outcomes that I see going forward. Another elephant in the room before we get into the last one. Antera dropped more APE over the weekend on the 20th and the 21st of June to 118 million, decreasing APE ownership to below 12%. Tony DeNaro expects there will be more sales below 10% before the conversion. Why Antera is doing this, who knows? Probably just taking profits on this APE bounce, right? They probably don't want anything to do with this. The last elephant in the room is JP Morgan is only paying $4 million for mistakenly deleting 47 million emails in the latest probe. Okay, so I'm not going to go into depth on this. I just wanted to address the elephants in the room. The next video I post will go into depth on this. They'll go into depth on everything. Basically, JP Morgan is running the world's largest scam. The government's tied to it, tied to the Epstein case, and even potentially trying to hide certain things that can correlate over to our stocks, which we'll talk about in a separate video. Overall, these are the elephants in the room. I'm sorry I was gone. Of course, something happened when I was gone. It always happens. If you were in the Discord, I was in there for the most part. I tried to be in there as much as possible, but my phone kept dying, of course, so I had to plug it in. I couldn't be at the computer, yada, yada, yada. Overall, AMC, I am excited that something is actually happening with price action. Overall, fake sell-off. We have some stuff to go over with GameStop as well, but we're going to do that in another video. Guys, if you want to join the Discord, the link is right under the video. I promise you, you will not regret it. I'm in there on the daily. We talk stocks all day long, so get in the Discord. And also, it's almost over. If you signed up using my link and didn't deposit, you guys aren't getting benefits. I know 40 somewhat of you guys did it for June, but you didn't. Some of you didn't deposit, and I just feel bad for you guys. Before June is over, you're not getting the benefits. So if you use my link, download Moomoo, sign up, and make a deposit, you're getting up to 17 free stocks, free Tesla stock, free Google stock, free C3 AI stock, a $100 cash reward that you can withdraw, and so many more benefits. Just make sure to use my link and check the qualifications for how much you have to deposit. Overall, it's worth it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your week. We have a lot of videos coming on the weekend. I love you all, guys. These links are right under the video and in the comments down below. Lottery Stocks out.